So at this point, you still might think, how can a psychologist help an entrepreneur? And maybe you're thinking, well, I'm running my business and I need to manage the marketing and the sales, and I need to manage employees if you have some. Just got to be productive and effective and make sure that my business strategy is on point. How can a psychologist help me with all that? Nobody can help me with that. I can only decide that and move on. Well, entrepreneurs generally are people who think a lot about the future. They don't think so much about the past. They think about the future. They strategize, they worry, they have certain fears, fear of failure, fear of commitment. There's a lot of uncertainty. By nature, an entrepreneur is somebody who's pushing the boundaries. And with that, there is a lot of those thoughts about the future. And a psychologist can help an entrepreneur to bear those uncertainties, those emotions, those struggles, and yes, even help them to make a decision that is grounded on a feeling of, I made the right choice. Independent of what the outcome will be, at this point, I made the right choice. And this is what a psychologist can help with. Also, I want you to notice that as an entrepreneur, you're somebody who's probably living a very fast-paced life. So throughout the week, you're going to have a lot of meetings, meet a lot of people, make a lot of decisions. And once a week, sit down and reflect on what happened, how you reacted, what you could improve, what are further worries, which decisions you took or you want to take the next weeks, and just take this hour and really reflect on yourself. What was going on in your mind and your emotion, also on an emotional level. So not only the thoughts, but also the emotions. How did I behave? How can I change and improve? What am I missing? That might be extremely valuable, especially because your life is so fast paced. You're going to step over a lot of gold nuggets. And if you don't take a step and hold on for a minute and reflect on what happened and which gold nuggets I just missed the last week, how can I improve, and maybe which decisions I need to make, you're missing out on a lot of potential. And with potential, I also mean tangibly money. It's in some situations, it's not always the case, but in some situations, we're talking about like tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars that you gain because you reflected, because you made a certain decision. And sometimes it's even just maybe not making more money, but feeling much more content and much more happy with yourself. And also eventually with your private life. And finally, I want you to notice that 100% of your customers, I don't know which, and I don't care which business you have, 100% of your customers are people. And 100% of your employees are people. So if you don't understand people, you don't understand business. And psychology is about people. Now, maybe at this point, you already watched a couple of videos and you noticed, okay, it might be important. I'm kind of convinced, but I'm still not sure, like, what does that tangibly mean for me and how could I move forward in my life? If that's now a question you have, then I suggest we schedule a 1-hour consultation session where we just figure out, where are you at, where am I at, how could I help you, what would you like to change, and also together create an individualized strategy how you could get there. And all you need to do for that is just click the link below. You'll be guided to a landing page. There you can just fill in a couple of information, a couple of questions that you can answer there, and then I'll call you, and then we set up this free 1-hour strategy call if everything goes right. And that's where we just get a really good understanding of how working together, an entrepreneur and a psychologist, how this would tangibly look like and how you could profit from that. So again, all you need to do is just click the link below, just sign up for a free call, and I'm talking to you soon.